Hey guys, so I have put together a compilation videos of my journey going back to the fitness side. So I've definitely started a little slower, and then as I progressed and also kind of figured out where I want to start hitting areas and targets into my body, I was able to kind of put this together as I went day by day. So what you're seeing will be a compilation of my first week all the way to, I believe, my third week on this one. So it's literally just consistent movement, consistent exercise. I did take some breaks in between each week, only because as I learned to kind of manage the pain, and also when I start hurting, I did not want to push through with going towards the following day, just because I also want to make sure that my body heals first and that I am not damaging or pulling any hamstring or tearing any muscles in my body, because when you do that, actually it will take a lot longer to heal what you tore versus taking a day or two rest in between to kind of just let your muscle heal, where you can also incorporate stretching if you don't want to do any kind of heavy workouts or HIIT workouts, anything like that. You can definitely just stretch out those tightened muscles. So that's what I have been doing. So also, as you can see and tell, my children are participating in some of the work that I'm doing. And also, we did not have yoga mats on our first 2 weeks of, starting our fitness journey in the house. Only because, my husband actually got me a gym membership and I didn't end up using it. So I find that it's more convenient for me to start doing it from home. It's the same thing that I do anyways at the gym. And so he came down, you'll see him right away here, watching me do my, routine, my daily routine, just on the carpet there. And he sees me struggling for, a little bit of pain on my knees and on my arms. So he actually surprised me that day with a yoga mat. So he definitely took me out of there. For sure. It was getting a yoga mat is very important to definitely, make sure that your body, you're not hurting your body first and foremost, especially if you're doing a lot of, modified workout, like your planks, your sit-ups, your crunches, all that stuff, because it's really tough on your knees, it's tough on your back. So yeah, there you go. You see, he got me that mat, so now he figured to do yoga with me here. This is it's not yoga, it's body. So he's like, okay, I'll try. And I thought we had a really good medicine here. And then he kind of stopped towards the end because he's like, it is really painful without any support. And he's asking me how I was able to just do that for the first 2 weeks. And I said, consistency, baby. You just gotta do it, no complaining, just gaining, right? So yeah. I am definitely loving being able to work out from home because it allows me to set a good example for my kids, especially my daughter. She's really active. You'll see her throughout this video that she comes and joins with me as well too. And towards the end of this video, you'll see that she too will have her own yoga mat, as her dad went out and grabbed her own yoga mat so she can start joining me on some of my 30 minutes, 40-minute sessions. Of course, you don't see this is 30 or 40 minutes because it's fast forwarded, so it's not taking that long for you guys to see. the struggles and of course the pain for sure too, especially like, you know, doing the same thing over and over. Your body tends to just adapt to it. Here, you'll see that there's more consistent action versus in the very first one. I think because this one here, we've definitely moved to the third week, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then that's probably my second week. Here we go, more action. I love it. You could definitely start seeing some results more on my lower body area. When I start working out, usually the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks, what shapes up in tone faster are my legs. I think it's because I do a lot more like lunges and all, you know, more extreme on the lower part of my body than the top. I like to gradually work towards, you know, every part of my body, but I usually start with the easiest part, which is just strengthening your knees, strengthening your legs, and finding balance for sure, because those would be the first thing you will want to make sure you're strongest at, and then just gradually work your way up to the top. I believe on third week, I started doing a little bit of arms toning, and then leaning towards my abs as well too. More of these are just strict cardio. Here you go. Here's kind of where you can see a lot more movement on my upper body now that I'm moving. Here, there's a lot of planks, a lot of push, not really push up, but a lot more on the upper body for strength. Things are starting to look a little bit more even as I continue to progress. I'm loving how, you know, the strength is definitely showing towards my legs. So here you can see my daughter joined me. We did arms and ab toning on this session, and she is a trooper, I tell ya. She loves mimicking what I do, and so it's very important for me to make sure that I lead my little chicklets to positive lifestyle, and really just making sure that they know the importance of staying healthy and active for their mental state, not just physical.
Kick.
Here I added some weights. I thought and figured I would be ready for a little bit more of lifting and a little bit of getting it a little harder for myself to the next level. Sorry, you had to hear my dog there barking. You'll probably hear my children here right away too as they're coming up. But yeah, so we have been definitely putting in more little things here and there as well. loving this lower row here, just to kind of ease off everything that I have worked towards on my very first 3 weeks run. So I actually enjoyed doing this part. And this brings me to the end of my video.